Hey guys, this is Huang, and you are on the channel How to Immigrate to Canada under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. And in today's video, we are going to discuss and I will show you how I personally would write an email to the employer from the AIPP designated list. Alright, so let's not waste time and let's get started. First of all, you will get the email address from our database. Let's get it Jonathan at AIPP.com, just as an example. In the subject, I would write either the position that I'm applying for, let's say front desk manager, or in case if there are no positions and you're just sending cold emails, you're just writing your name, for example, Wang, right, and resume, right? So, but just let's assume that we are applying for the front desk manager at the at the hotel. At how to start um, your email. First of all, if you know the person's name, you just write down, dear Mr. Jonathan, whatever, right? Comma. Here you go. If in case you don't know the name of the person you're contacting, so it's better just to write either Mr. slash Miss, comma, just in case you don't know the person, the recruiter or the owner or the person who's responsible for recruiting for that position. But in our case, we suppose this person's name is Jonathan, so we're just gonna write down dear Jonathan. And let's start from the beginning. First of all, you have to say thank you for the time spending on reading this email, spending time on just opening it. So this is just a way how to attract their attention, because when they see first of all the front desk manager in the subject, and then they just see straight that's, oh, I'm applying for that position and blah blah blah. It sometimes it doesn't work out for them because they don't see as a polite way to start the conversation. So first of all, you will need to thank that person, and we are going to write thank you for your attention, right, and time spent on reading this email, right? Perfect. Then what we're going to do is we are going to introduce ourselves. We will need to keep this shortly, because in the attachments we are going to attach the cover letter and CV. So don't forget that this information in the email shouldn't be very long, because they are not gonna spend that much time reading your email and then cover letter one more time the same, right? So what they're gonna do is they're just gonna briefly check, read your email address. Probably some of them will check your cover letter, and then in the end they will get to your resume or CV. Then, after saying thank you to the person who receives that email, we are going to introduce ourselves, right? So what I would write from myself, as I would apply for the job, I am let's say very happy to introduce myself, right? So this is just a way how, in a friendly way, to make this email more friendly and chill, I would say. So yeah, I'm very happy to introduce myself. My name is sorry, my name is Huang, and just a little bit about yourself. I am from, let's say, Spain. So this is just a brief information about you and where you're from, right? And then you can say that I'm from Spain, but I was born wherever you were born. I was born and raised in United States. So this is just a brief information about like who are you, where you from, and then what you are going to write next about your education. So, if it's a front desk manager, so I would just write couple, just one or two questions about my degree. So I would say I have gained a bachelor degree. Oh, sorry, bachelor degree. It's BBA in the international hospitality management at I don't know, Swiss University of Hospi Hospitality, right? So that sentence was just brief information about your degree, where you got it, and at which place you got it, right? And then you are just gonna write in the next couple sentences your main experience and what you have gained in your previous jobs. So let's move on and write down um, just a little bit about your experience, where you worked, if you worked in different companies in the last couple years or in different countries. So I would say that I have been working all around the world in countries such as Spain, United States, United Kingdom, etc., etc. It depends on you. And let's say Maldives, for example, to make it ended sentence, right? And of course, this is the brief experience in different countries. This will show the person, the recruiters, that you have been working in different countries with different cultures, with different people, mindset, and all this stuff. So this is very important in the hospitality industry because while working with different people as a front desk manager, you will meet people from all around the world, and then some of them won't be able to understand what you are talking about, what you're saying, and then what is good in your country doesn't necessarily good in their country, right? So moving on to the next point is your achievements, right? Let's say my um, achievements, right, as a front desk manager in at, I don't know where you work, at Hilton Marbella, that's in Spain. Let's just assume at Hilton Marbella, right? Proved that I would be suitable. I would be suitable for the position of front desk manager at let's say Halliburton Hotel, Halifax. So this hotel Halliburton, If I'm not mistaken, that's the name of the hotel. That is a designated employer. So just make sure that you spell and write down the correct name of the property. Right? And then what have you done? What have you done in order to be suitable? That you are saying that your experience is proof that you would be suitable for that position. So as a front desk manager at my at the property I used to work, let's say I used to work. If you quit already, as a front desk manager at the property I used to. All right. Let's just see. Write down, as a front desk manager at the property I increased sales. You have to write proper numbers, because employers always likes to see numbers and the result, the final result. They don't sometimes, most of the time, they don't care about what you've been doing or how you did that. So they need to see the result, the final result, what the achievements or what the benefit that you can bring to that property. As a front desk manager at the property, I increased sales by 200%. This is just to show, right? um, the guest reviews grew from, let's say, 6.5 on booking.com to 9.7. So this is quite high, because 9.7 it's almost 10, and 10 is the um, highest grade at booking.com, right? To 9.7. What else have you done? I have trained employees, or you have trained. I have trained front desk agents, front desk agents, and made, I don't know, special courses for them in on how to become an efficient front desk agent. All this um, efforts that I have made brought our property to the top. Let's make it in the caps lock. To the top in the city. So this is what briefly you have done for the hotel that you've been working for, and of course your beneficial sides of your person, of your profile. So what you are good at. So let's see, after you have mentioned that you've increased all the sales and stuff, and now your benefits to the company, and you just write, I speak several languages such as English, Spanish, French, Chinese, and Russian, right? So this will show you your ability and your professionalism, how you can handle different customers from all over the world. By knowing these 5 languages, I'm pretty sure that the company will be interested in you, right? And then what else are you good at? I am a professional Mac OS user. I'm good at Photoshop. What else? What are your benefits? Uh, Microsoft Office, right? Microsoft Office, etc. Whatever you're good at, you just write it down, right? Or you can just put it back. All right. So This was a brief information about who are you, what is your name, where are you from, what is your um, degree, where you've been working, what did you do, what you're good at, and in the end, to mention that the employer can hire you under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. This is important because you have to mention this in the beginning, so the person will know that they can hire you and you're qualified for that program, for the AIPP program, right? So, of course, we know that this company is a designated employer. So, what we will need to write down it's to inform the employer that you are qualified for AIPP program, right? So, if you deem my qualifications, right, and experience suitable for your position, right, please note that you may be eligible. Don't forget to write this because you need to write as professional as possible. Eligible to hire me under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Just in brackets, right? AIPP. Right? Here you go. So, writing this information again, this will show that you know how you can get a job offer, what you need to do, your steps in order to get qualified for that job and be suitable to get the job offer and in the future to move to Canada under this program. And again, moving on, as your company is a designated employer under AIP pro, program and will not have any problems with hiring process, right? So this is just to show that you know what is the process is. So if the person who is hiring is new and not informed about that program, so you can just inform them again in this email that they're designated employers and they won't have any problems with that. Of course they will, but this is just to make um, this email more professional, that you are good at immigration and stuff, right? And then you just can mention, I suppose that you have already on hand your accreditation from WES and your IELTS test. So what you will need to end this sentence is especially, all right, most of my documents are ready, such as IELTS and WES accreditation, so the process shouldn't take long. Done. So this is just a brief email what you can write in order to attract the attention of the employer, and this is it. All right, don't forget to write down including CV or resume and cover letter. So don't forget to include your resume and cover letter in order to the employer to take a look at it, because they won't waste time on reading your first email, then having the second email, and then there's that ping pong chat. They're not gonna spend that much time because they have hundreds or thousands other potential people who are interested in this job. So just include your CV and cover letter straight in your email address. So if the employer is interested, they're just gonna check your CV and get back to you as soon as possible. Right? And then of course your name, right? Kind regards, Huang Bell. Done. So this is the sample on how the proper email should look like. So just make sure that you fix it for yourself, or if you need any help with cover letters or resume CVs, so just email us, or we have Telegram. Yeah, better email us. We will help you with that, and you will be able to make your resume and cover letter and email perfect as much as possible, and then just get a job offer. All right, I think that was it. This was quite a long video. Tired, but this is how it is. This is I just want to show you how you can write a perfect email in order to get a job offer and move to the country that you were dreaming of. There was Huang from Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, or how to immigrate to Canada under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. If you like this video, please press the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.